Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Age of Empires 2. I am Rufal, playing this game for you. Woo! Oh, we've beaten down the Spanish and their Tlaxcalan allies, and Cuauhtémoc has been crowned the emperor. But, well, like I said, alluded to last time, the Spanish aren't done with us quite yet. After all, they sank their transports. They're not going home anytime soon. So, what's in store now?
Passed down to you by Cuauhtémoc, Emperor of Tenochtitlan. The Spanish will return soon. I had hoped that Cortés would continue fleeing back from whence he came, but he stopped to regroup at Tlaxcala. I imagine that he could not stand the thought of returning to Spain while we still had treasuries of gold hidden from him. Still dreaming of gold and glory, the Spanish pledged themselves to another assault on Tenochtitlan. In Tlaxcala, Cortés constructed many war boats on dry land. Then he had the craft broken down and carried through the rainforest, only to be rebuilt on Lake Texcoco. He knows that my Aztec warriors can defend the bridges leading into Tenochtitlan, but we are vulnerable from the water. I called the warriors to one final battle. The priests attempted to encourage the troops by calling upon the Aztecs to defend their ancient gods and their glorious city. They sent up smoke signals to declare that the Aztecs were ready for war as I climbed the steps of the great temple and sounded the shell trumpet. Tenochtitlan would be under siege soon, and the brave Aztecs would die before we would see her captured.
Well, I'm glad the patriotism of the Aztecs could be called upon. We must defeat the Tlaxcalan, the Spanish army, and the Spanish navy. Yes, we have 3 enemies, and we are surrounded. Tenochtitlan is a vast city. However, there are multiple buildings of each type, so it should be easy to train units or research upgrades. Matter of fact, we even start at the population limit, which is, not particularly high. Defend the bridges into the city from the Spanish and the Tlaxcalan land attacks. But also train ships to defend against the Spanish warships and transports. Spanish cannon galleons can be deadly. Yes, the Spanish cannon galleon is, kinda what they're known for in this game. They're extremely deadly. Regardless, the Aztecs are back in control of the great city of Tenochtitlan. Enemies are approaching from all sides. Tlaxcalans is attacked from the western causeway, namely this one. Their city is not so well fortified and might fall to an early attack. I think that's kind of a lie, because whilst their city is here, the first obstacle is a castle. The Spanish navy to the south. They have many cannon galleons patrolling the lake, and their shore is defended by bombard towers. It might still be possible to locate an undefended landing spot. The Spanish army is to the north of Tenochtitlan. The Spanish have constructed gates and castles to defend their forces. Expect to encounter knights, conquistadors, missionaries, and bombard cannons. The Spanish will use transports if they can't attack from land. Yeah, this has the makings of being something really disastrous and tough. So, it is in our best interest to rip the teeth out of their forces before they can really muster to do much. So, let us commence with that, shall we? You guys get farming. You too. Come down this way. You guys, doing your thing. You guys, get to work. Same goes for you too. You lot, also get to work. Come on. Keep out those them Tlaxcalans for now. But we want to make us a transport and a couple of ships. No, we want to make a transport and a couple of trebuchet. Hey, get away from them! Jerk! So rude. You're not even gonna get anywhere. Yeah, it makes it pretty easy to see why I wanted the wall. And in fact, I need these guys ready to defend against other random attacks. So you guys, hop aboard that. Three to group there. You'll be group 0. You, get on the boat. We are going to come this way and set about actually ripping the teeth out of the Spanish. Need you to deliver your monies. Let's get some more gold on production.
For the rest of your gold. Surrender now or feel the wrath of our bombards.
I got some wrath for you.
What are these strange weapons? A gift from the gods?
Definitely a curiosity. All aboard! But as you can probably see, moving the town center has caused the Spanish army to just give up the ghost. So, you can do the same thing with the Navy, just not using these trebuchets. Now we will petard them into submission. A little bit more food, yes. Because, well, what we need are enough petards to knock over a town center. Does boil down to being around about 6, but we want some extras, just to be sure. 9 should be
We
plenty.
demolished the southern causeway to slow the Spanish advance.
Speaking of the Spanish, here they come. Holy cow! Get rid of that. That's unpleasant. Oh, bother. You keep heading over this way. Whilst I figure out how to, kill that thing. In fact, draw these jerk-offs over to the, towers and stuff. Get off me buildings! Get off! You guys get back to work. Oh, I will sort out those Tlaxcalans after I've, get the Spanish dealt with. Guys, unload there. You come up this way. It's for you guys. I have a bit of a walk for you to make. Please actually walk in the direction I tell you to walk. Dum-de-dum. Wow. Tox Collins are everywhere today. No, don't mind us. Just gonna walk up here and say hi to the Spanish. G'day. No, not a fishing ship. I want a fire ship. Where are my Jaguar Warriors? What PU I once had, anyway. Need you guys to get back to work. There you guys are. Get back here. Alright. You gather some stone. You also go gather stone. Well, regardless, you've supposedly ripped the teeth out of our foes, but clearly they've got a lot of teeth. So, next part of finishing our dentistry. If I find a transport, it gets sunk. No, you can stay here. You. Get over on this side of the lake.
You are postponing the inevitable. The time of the Aztec Empire has passed. Look to us as your new rulers.
How about no? Let's try not to draw the ire of the castle if we can help it. Yeesh. Stand your ground and attack anything which should come in range. There we go. Put this on lockdown. As shown. Alright, next time, well, we will, do more about, coping with our enemies. We'll see you then. Later. Go this way. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Get on there. So you guys are going on a trip.